Hey, good morning, everybody. It's me, Sam Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times. Today, we are going to go ahead and talk about what is going on in the air and also what is going to be happening up here soon. But you know what? You're going to have to stay tuned till the end to find out what's happening with the business spotlight. Hey, Eric, how you doing today, my friend?
I am doing well. How about you?
Excellent, excellent. We have so much to cover today, and I think ultimately we just got to get what day is it first, man? We got to get our day started right. So do us right, Eric. What is today?
We do. All right. So I've got one which is interesting, but first I've got to shout out to my little boy Hayden. Today's his birthday, so it's
Happy
Hayden
birthday, Hayden. You know what?
Right?
Let's just go ahead and make that as an actual thing all day long.
There you go. So it's a Hayden Day, and I don't know if he's had this before, National Caramel Popcorn Day, which is funny because yesterday was like National Caramel Day or Caramel Day. Did we ever figure it out? Is it caramel or caramel?
I think it's depending on who you are. And it's Hayden, Hayden?
It is. Yep.
All right, man. We're going to go ahead and do it on the bottom of the screen. And there we go.
I think they're watching. There you go. Oh, check that out.
Happy birthday, Hayden.
I love it. That's awesome. Thank you.
How old is he?
3.
Oh my gosh. All right. He won't be able to read it, but ultimately you guys can be like, shout it out. Hayden. Well, when you bring good people into this world, they're going to have the special days. Happy birthday, my friend. You deserve it. So guys, today is nothing short of what is actually really going on with this pollen. So many people are like, you know what? If the corona didn't get us, this is going to get us for sure. So if you guys don't know what's going on and your body's doing some weird things, this is the time to go ahead and be like, maybe it's the pollen right now. Since the past 2 to 3 months, we have literally been in 11.5 to 12. And ultimately, this is the kind of things that we need to go ahead and, notice, because if you guys don't know what allergies are, it's basically the stuffy nose, you're fatigued, you're like, I don't feel good, throat's itchy. I mean, it's just like having the flu from what it sounds like. I get a nose clog too. So it gets kind of messed up out there, guys. And if you guys don't know exactly what it's all about, maybe you should go ahead and talk to the doctor.
What is the number today? That's my question. I know you said 12.
11.5.
Ugh. Yeah, out of possible 12.5, that just means it's bad.
Yeah, it is very bad, guys. And I'm telling you, it's been like this for the past 3 months. And if you guys feeling sick or whatever down, just go ahead and try some of that. But go ahead and do further forecasting. Next week, we're looking for some more rain on Wednesday. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty warm day. Yesterday got a little cloudy and windy. I don't know, man. It was kind of cool. I mean, it was kind of nice. The house got hot. Eric, I thought that you said that you put the AC on.
Air is on. I have never, ever, we didn't even have air conditioning till like 3 years ago, but I've never had the air conditioning on in Prescott in April.
Well, welcome to Arizona, my friend.
Welcome to Arizona. I've been here my whole life. Welcome to Arizona.
Yeah. Welcome to Prescott, Arizona, where you can go ahead and hit it all. All you got to do is just wait all hours of the day.
All 3 seasons every day, or 4 seasons. Yes. You get all 4 of them today, every day.
Yes, morning, mid-morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, and then evening. Then all of a sudden it gets all crazy out there, guys.
All right, so I keep seeing posts by Chris and Larry here, and they're huge supporters. They're always on our YouTube channel, and I saw their little icon about their homeschool homestead thing, and yeah, right there, look at that, homeschool and homestead together. They have a website I just came across, which is chrisandlarry.com, and I think a YouTube channel and everything else, and it looks pretty cool. And we homeschool, so I definitely have to do a shout out to them on this.
Right on. Well, thank you guys. I really do appreciate your due diligence coming over here and helping out. And since they are local in Prescott, Arizona, it's really cool to see everybody trying to get out there and do their thing. Eric, the best part about local and community is that we learn and start educating ourselves off of everybody. And I want to just do a little quick shout out. We did a little bit more branding for our partners. We call them partners. I mean, it technically is advertisers, but we call them partners. And the reason why is because when we actually start working with businesses, we really start working with families. And when we start working with families, that means we're trying to help feed each other. So I really appreciate our sponsors. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick brief video, guys. So just be prepared for it. And I just want to let you know, thank you guys for helping us out. But check this out, guys. So anyways, I put a good video up for all of our partners right now. And
nice.
We just haven't been able to get to everybody and also all their images on there. So we're hoping that we could go ahead and help out in a big way. So can you put
yeah, I just posted, I just sent you the link in the private chat.
Okay, yeah. Let me see. Oh yes, there we go. We'll do this like this. Boom. All right, yeah.
There we go. That's cool. Yeah.
No, this is one of the things about working with community. And being homeschooled is kind of crazy because sometimes it just seems like you have a lot of extra things that you need to do. I've seen some people talking about how they feel defeated because the algebra that they knew in high school, they don't do it the same way no more. And so they're like, I feel defeated. Where do I go with this? My child is failing. I can't help them. And it's sad to see this kind of happening in our school system. It just seems like, why would you change the system and not let us know hey guys, in 10-20 years from now, we're going to go ahead and change everything that you guys know about school.
Everything you know will change. Well, surprisingly, I saw an article the other day, as much as 20% enrollment people have unenrolled from public school this year through the pandemic. So there's definitely some changes on the horizon on the way we school, for sure. Looks like Jerry's going to Rustic Pie right now.
Get it, Jerry.
What are you getting, Jerry?
Sure. Yeah, let us know, man. Send a picture, tag us, tag Rustic Pie. Let them know if you love it or not. Make sure you sit on those patios. It's a good morning for sure. So,
unless you're allergic. If you're allergic, probably not.
Oh, sorry. They open Wednesday. They're not open today?
Oh, sorry, so Jerry. You can't go to Rustic Pie today.
They're closed Monday and Tuesday. Okay. All right. We'll
all right. Sorry, Jerry. You can't go to Rustic Pie right now.
I think what needs to happen, we need to go to them during their on hours and just say, for instance, we want you open forever. So the more people that go there, I think the more days that will be open. So
there's a lot of places in Prescott that are just not open on Tuesdays. We had guests at the Wilder House last week that were friends of ours, and they're like, "Oh, we're going over to whatever the brewing company, which is like a block over." And I'm like, "No, you're not. They're closed."
7.5. Oh gosh, look at I'm trying to listen to myself. Freaking
yeah, amazing. There you go. All right, sorry, Jerry. No pie today. You're gonna have to go tomorrow.
No pie for you, Jerry. No pie for you. Let me go ahead and come down here. Boom. Okay, so anyways, food is definitely one of the coolest things that I've ever been known to consume. And I think that the Rustic Pie is definitely hitting it on the point as far as getting that food out there. But did you guys see that Los Pinos has changed their little way of life over there? It looks like they got a cantina now. They got an outdoor menu that you could rent. They're posting now, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get some insight from Will over there and see exactly what's going on. But man, I tell you what, I think the entertainment over there is getting a little bit bigger. I actually know that there's some things that are going on. So I don't know if everybody remembers at the Elks Theater, there used to be events there all the time, and they basically canceled all out. And one of the biggest events that were happening there was the tribute bands. Tribute bands are really honestly something that is everybody loves it. You know, when you get into the scene and all of a sudden Hotel California, the Eagles tribute comes on, it just feels like you're there because the person that's singing it sounds exactly like the original song. So anyways, Mortimer Farm is picking up on those tribute bands. So they have Tad Entertainment, and if nobody knows who Tad Entertainment is, it was the entertainment company booking all these bands at the Elks Theater, are now booking them at Mortimer's Farm. And so it seems to me that the events that are going to be coming into the area is just going to shift from one location to the next. And unfortunately, that's what happens in times like this. We start recreating and start making new things in life, and I think this is what's happening. And it's kind of crazy to see, Eric. It's just like, the hands have been dealt. If you don't play the cards right, this is what's going to happen. Mortimer Farm is picking up, but once again, they have an outdoor venue, so
it's a little different. But that building is a historic building. It's not going anywhere. I mean, hopefully, I think it's a nonprofit or a foundation that runs it, right? So they'll be around as long as they can keep maintaining that building.
Yeah, and so if you guys obviously want to be a part of it, just check out Mortimer's Farm. They are posting about it. I think that
they're doing weddings out there, and you heard it's official. I think they bought that property, so they own it now.
Yes, exactly. And that's some of the things that you guys need to be aware of, that some of this stuff is going to start shifting. And unfortunately, that's out in Prescott Valley. So needless to say, there's smaller venues that are happening in Prescott, such as Los Pinos and the backyards of, this, like I said, smaller venues, smaller amount of people. There's not many big, huge events coming out, but I hear a lot of hearsay of what's going on with some of the events that we all well know. I think that's what we should talk about maybe tomorrow. All the events that we knew that happened here in Prescott, are they going to show up and are they going to change? So hopefully we could get some insider information from.
Well, I got to ask, because you've joined the Prescott Downtown Partnership, right?
I almost.
You haven't done it yet? Okay. All right. So, but you were on the meeting. When is the first event downtown? Like, when is the first?
I think it's this coming weekend. I think they're starting to do the art, the art shows.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and check into that. But have you ever been out there to Creekside Lodge and Cabins out past Dewey past Dewey on the left side?
No, the ones they used to advertise, because I used to drive it every other day. They're the ones that advertise the hot tub cabins, right?
I don't know. I mean, I'm actually really quite interested into it because
it was right at the pass. It was right at that
pass on our radar. Say that one more time.
There's a pass there as you're rounding the corner, coming into Dewey, and there's an antique shop right there, and they were right there, right on the creek, Big Bug Creek.
I don't know. I got to check it out. But they came on my radar, and they are actually doing the same thing. Instead of everybody going to all these other locations for, these big festivals or whatever, they're starting to come and hit onto these other small little venues or alternate venues. So this one came up, and this is going to be a 3 days of live music outdoors in the beautiful heart of Arizona, like literally central Arizona. Perfect spot.
Right. What is it called again? I'm sorry.
It's called Creekside Lodge and Cabins is the location of this event. And it starts off on Thursday, April 8th with DJ Matt Redham, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Nashville recording artist Matt Ferris, acoustic on the back patio. Then it goes Friday, Saturday, and the tickets are limited. And then you got 1 and 2 day passes available, RV dry parking and campsite with 2 day passes available. So it seems like it's a pretty awesome event that you could bring your lawn. Wait, let me see. April 8th to April 10th. So this coming weekend.
That's this coming weekend. So it ends this coming weekend. All right, hold on. I'm going to share it out. The map. I'm not going to share their website because we don't know them, but I'm going to share the map so everybody knows where this is at. Hold on here. Chrome tab. There you go. So there is the map. That's where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
zoom it out a little bit. So yeah, that's where they're at. So just before Mayor. So there's where I thought this is a pass. This is the mountain pass as you drop into Mayor. And so, yep, that's where they are. That's pretty cool right there. I think they changed owners not too long ago, but they look cool.
Yeah, and they look like they're doing some pretty big things out there. So I mean, like I said, there's some awesome things that are going on in that little section right there. Dewey, Humboldt, Mayor are really honestly turning up their jets, and I'm very proud of them to go ahead and put themselves in that position.
Logan's saying yes, it was the hot tub cabin joint with the antique. Oh, it's a bummer. The antique shop is shut down. Logan, is there anything in there now, or is it just empty? We can just keep going.
Let's find out about that. And then, and this is a little bit smaller scale, but it's also very good for you business owners out there. Prescott Young Business Professionals are doing their mixer after 5 at the Spring Hill Suites, Suites, Do you call it suits or do you call it suites? That's the funny English language right there. So this is one is going to be this Thursday at 5:30 p.m. And I'm telling you what, guys, this is something that you guys need to do. And if you guys don't know who Prescott or PAYP is, it's Prescott Young Business Professionals. But there's a lot of business professionals that do show up. So you don't have to be of age to go ahead and show up to their actual events. And that's kind of cool because you still get a chance to go ahead and mess around and hang out and stuff. Cool. And okay, so there's a new owner in the back alley of right next to Back Alley Wine Bar at the Board and Brush, and this seems like they're turning up their jets over there, man. They're doing okay. So the heading of this event is called Beer Lovers Pick Your Project Workshop. Okay, so I have.
Did you say beer lovers like
beer lovers? Beer lovers.
Beer or beer?
Drink some beer. Cerveza.
Beer. Okay. Cerveza lovers. I was like, wow, right up your alley.
Yeah, Cerveza lovers. If you guys are in love with beer and you want to go ahead and do some projects, I think that's actually a really cool small event that you could probably rent out the section or just go along with a few other people with a lot like crazy stuff, So that's kind of cool.
Logan said the antique store's open. John, the new owner, has done a lot of improvements. So, San Martin, you should talk to John. I bet it'd be cool to tour that place.
Yeah, it could be. Where place are we talking? Okay, the antique shop is shut down during the. Okay, cool. Out there at the cabins.
The cabins, the Creekside Cabins on Big Bug.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're referring to. And like I said, there's like so many cool things. And if you guys don't know about this country thing, I'm telling you what, there's some pretty cool little stars coming up over there. I don't know if anybody's really cool with Mogollon, but Mogollon is going to be out there. And then this Saturday as well, it's a 5th annual cruise to Jerome. I don't know if anybody likes Jerome, but I love Jerome. That's where my dad was born.
Or cars.
And so this is going to be a cruise up there to Jerome, and I think that they're going to be hanging out pretty much downtown. So I guess be aware of the place or go to the place if you guys want to go ahead and park and hang out and enjoy that. And that's going to be out there in Jerome this weekend, Saturday, April 10th and April 11th. So that's cool. That's cool. I can't believe it.
Cool. There's a lot going on this weekend.
Yeah. Do you like rugby?
I honestly don't know.
Okay, well, rugby is kind of a cool sport that a lot of people like to watch, and some of them like to go ahead and join and participate. We actually have a local Prescott group called the Prescott Black Sheep. So if you guys didn't know that, they've been around for like 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how long, actually, maybe 10 years. But anyway, they came up on my radar probably a couple years ago, post-COVID, and they're a local, like I said, rugby team, and they have games out there at Embry-Riddle. This one seems to be it's going to be on South Granite Street. Is that the junior high?
Yeah, I think so. It sounds like it. Yeah, right. If it's going to be in that field, I was going to ask you where they play. That would make sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. And just so that you guys all know, we tried to go ahead and put up all the events up as we go. So you have to follow our page in order for that to be found. Sooner or later, we will have it on the website. And if you guys don't know anything about the website, I just want to let you know that you can go to the website, theprescotttimes.com, and that's where you get most of the information. And if we miss it, please email us, message us, and let us know, and we will be able to get it on as soon as possible. That's kind of like the best part about this. And once again, happy birthday, Hayden. Dude,
Well, that is
so
cool.
man.
So rugby, if they're playing rugby at Granite Street, anybody can watch because it's fenced and you can see from Granite Street there, right?
Yeah, you could definitely see it from Granite Street there. I mean, it's an open field, so unless they barricade it all off, which I probably don't think they have the budget to do that.
Speaking of, I have got to ask because I remember you doing it 2 years ago. I know you didn't do it last year. What about Water Wars?
Funny you say that because last year we weren't able to do anything because everything just got shut down. So I didn't even think twice about it. I didn't even want to be a part of any event, and I still don't think I want to be any type of any city events. But if the downtown business partnership and the guys there say that or think that it would be a great idea, I would love to go ahead and team up with whoever and make this an actual show or event. The last time I did it, it was with the Eagles management events coordinator, Steve Gottlieb.
Right. Once you do that big water slide downtown.
Yeah, and it was actually a pretty cool first start of it. And if you guys don't know about the Water Wars,
back up. Tell everybody the history of how it started.
I don't know exactly how it started, but I know that I've always was, when I was younger, participated during the 4th of July season. They would actually dedicate Gurley Street in downtown Prescott, Arizona, as the water zone. And so this water zone, you would be able to go ahead and sit in the back of cars, in cars or whatever, and just transfer water balloons, water guns. And back in the days, we had water weenies. I don't know if you guys remember those things, but those were kind of funny. And we were able to just have fun downtown Prescott, Arizona, and that's all it was. It was like people having fun, having water wars because it was so hot. And we were so simple back in the days. We really honestly thought that, innocent fun. But then over time, it got a little bit too commercialized and also tourist wise. And so when you get a little bit of downtown scene, as far as like alcohol, you get a little bit of attitude. And then when you get into spectators, then the spectators get involved, and sometimes it just doesn't go well. And from speculation, people are saying that a council member ended up getting hit by water. So they advocated it to get done, like stop it, after a few other issues. And so somehow, some way, they passed a law saying no water zone during this time to this time, and you can't do this downtown or you will be fined, a significant amount of money. We could reverse that process, and that's exactly what I was on my way to do. But I started thinking about it. We are dealing with a different era now, and unfortunately, we can't have an uncontrolled scene, but we can have a controlled scene. And so instead of having that water war going downtown, we would definitely do it in a confined area where we could go ahead and control what people are bringing into the location and what people are utilizing for the water distribution. And so it was something that we thought that was perfect and capable for this huge deal. It was actually fun the first time we brought it back.
Yeah, no, we were down there, San Martin, and it looked like it was fun out in that field. So I'm hoping you do it again.
Well, I'm going to try, Eric. This is the goals in life, is trying. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and talk about these events here because we want to talk about all the events that we pretty much almost, hopefully we didn't forget about, but some of the events that kept on coming back, like the Party in the Pines, will that come back? We obviously just had recently the pub crawl. That didn't come back, but people were out there still having fun. And then now we have, Cinco de Mayo. That's the day that's also the Derby, the Kentucky Derby time as well. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but on May 5th, 4th and 5th is the Kentucky Derby. So a lot of people like to come out for one of those. Arizona Downs is now in effect. And now they're talking about a couple crazy things out there in Prescott Valley. So
talking about that racetrack, Mayor Kell's talking about reviving it.
Yep. Yeah, and he actually, I mean, let's go into the business now because we're getting to the last 4 minutes.
Okay.
Speaking of Mayor now, he basically came out and he was just like, there's a couple things that we want to happen, what we want to make happen in Prescott Valley, and we want to go ahead and create. So let's come up with some new ideas on how we could go ahead and better Prescott Valley. And one of the things that he decided to go ahead and talk about was the construction boom. Yeah. He says we have to have controlled growth, and if we don't have controlled growth, then there's going to be an issue. And so it was I was kind of curious about this. So we are going to try to get Mayor Cal on
Okay.
board to talk about this scenario.
I would love to hear it. There was two running around town working yesterday. There are two locals that have been here for a long time. All they want to do is talk about water, different meetings. So everybody's concerned, San Martin.
And as we should. And I mean, and it's just conserving anything that you do. It doesn't matter if there actually is water for 100 years, and I don't know this because I didn't see it, and I don't know exactly how they actually control that water source of the water depth and stuff like that. So I can't really act and know that I know all about it. But if we just start conserving and acting that we care about the waterways, then there's some things that we can do, and one of the things is keeping a good source of water, because let's just face it, how many times can we refilter the water over and over and over before we start contaminating the actual water tables with whatever we're putting into our drains? I mean, come on, ladies. I know a lot of you guys out there have a lot of chemicals that you like to wash in and wash out.
Well, and think about it. I mean, it takes 100 years, San Martin, for it to get into the water system. So we're in the 2020s now, right? So whatever they were putting down the drain in the 1920s is what we're drinking.
Exactly. And we and I don't know if anybody gets those reports, but we get those reports as far as like what's in our water. So I mean, it's all public information. If you guys want to go ahead and find out more about it, get involved. And that's kind of what's going to be happening here with the new elections coming up. People are going to ask questions like, are you guys being control? Are you guys understanding what you're doing? And that's what Mayor Taylor was stating.
Yeah, I think this year's elections, both in Chino, Prescott. I don't know if Chino's got an election this year, but definitely Prescott does. I would be willing to bet that one of the biggest topics is water.
It definitely is going to be water, and that's kind of like the, I think it's going to be with any topic of any city location is the water. So we want to make sure that we do well. And going to Watson Lake is a good thing, but at the same time, it is kind of like it definitely needs to be cleaned up. I mean, it is what it is. I think it needs to be cleaned up, and somehow, some way, we can turn that lake into.
You've got a minute left, and you promised business spotlights.
Yes, most definitely, and our business spotlight will definitely go out to our good old buddies at KB's AAA Automotive. And if you guys don't know who they are, these guys are simply amazing, and they've been there forever. They just actually took over the new business that was the AAA brake and tire. They don't do no longer the tire, but they do full service on your vehicle, and they're reasonable, and they will take care of you as if you are family. I mean, that's kind of like what I really like about these small businesses, that they actually do take care of you. And then another one is our good friends at Honeybees. And if you guys don't know who this is like a godsend. If you guys don't have time to go ahead and get the kids out to go ahead and do all those awesome things in the outdoor adventures, Honeybees takes the kids to kid-rated hiking places, and then gives them an opportunity to just go out there and be free in the forest. Obviously, you're gonna have to be able to trust these scenarios, because she does allow them to be kids. So with that being said, that's kind of what happens with them. But that's our business spotlight for the day. And like I said, you're going to listen to the end of the deal. And if that is the case, we have a free gift card for Spicy Streets. If you guys haven't been to
Taco Tuesday.
And it's Taco Tuesday. So what I need you to do, if you guys are still watching and you still are seeing this, I need you to comment on our video wherever you're seeing it. Say that you saw it here, and then I need you to share this video. And as soon as you share this video, please tag the Prescott Times, so I know that you guys are actually doing it. And then I will pick a winner probably as soon as I maybe at 4 o'clock today, I'll pick a winner, and then we'll hopefully you guys are close to Prescott. If you're not, then we're gonna have to mail the gift card to you. So with that being said, I think that is where I stop.
Awesome. Well, that's a good place. Taco Tuesday at San Martin. There's a huge debate. What's a taco? It's a taco versus a burrito.
What is a taco? Oh yeah, I thought I saw that video. I guess we're gonna have to put it up.
Yeah, Haley did the taco versus burrito. You're gonna have to vote on that for Taco Tuesday. It's creating controversy everywhere.
We'll figure it out. I need pictures so everybody understands. With that being said, guys, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins.